Hey guys, and welcome to Gamer Gwen. So today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to start a new series, and today is the first video in Top 5 Wednesday. So today we're going to talk about my top 5 favorite game franchises. These are games that have obviously more than one game in the series, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about them and why I like them. So this will be fun. Alright, so number 1 is actually a pretty common franchise. A lot of people really love it, and that is Kingdom Hearts. Now, Kingdom Hearts is a franchise done by Square Enix that combines the characters of Final Fantasy with Disney. Right there is all you really need to know. Kingdom Hearts came out quite a few years ago. I can't really remember. It was when I was still in high school. But it is a major franchise. We have Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. It has been remastered multiple times, and we are currently waiting for the release date for Kingdom Hearts 3, which I am hoping they will announce at E3 this year. Disney and Final Fantasy just turns out to be an epically cute game. The Disney characters add that cuteness to it, but Final Fantasy still has that epic side to it that you love from the Final Fantasy franchise. My favorite characters are Sora and Riku. I absolutely love the two main guys, and that they are both equally the sides of the two coins. We have the good and we have the evil. I think that Kingdom Hearts is one of those franchises that everybody is going to continually want to play. I don't see it going out anytime soon. I just hope that they can continue the main storyline instead of continually giving us these little one-off games that are really short and just don't feel the same as the original games. My next favorite franchise is actually Animal Crossing. This is a very cutesy life simulation game where you move to a new town and you're greeted by, depending on the game, the mayor, or you become the mayor. It is in New Leaf, the newest game. I really love this game, mostly because I like to collect everything. I am one of those people that you walk into my house and there's like no room to move because I keep everything I get. It's one of those games that no matter how many times they remake it, even though it's the exact same premise every single game, you will continually want to pick it up and play it. I've played from the originals. My other favorite one was the GameCube one. I still to this day feel really excited when I can pull out my GameCube and play that one. Number 3 is the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney series. This is a story type game where you make the decisions as you play throughout the game, and it's basically a investigation game. You play as the main character, Phoenix Wright, and your job is to prove your client's innocence. This is a franchise that has been mostly on the handheld Nintendo consoles such as the DS and the 3DS. I know that they remastered the original 3 that were on the DS for the Wii U. I haven't gotten a chance to play those, but I'm more one of those people that it was originally a handheld. I prefer to play it on my handheld. I'm actually currently working through the newest Phoenix Wright game, which jumps between Phoenix Wright and Ace Apollo, who came in later in the series. Still one of my favorite franchises to this day. Number 4 would be the Professor Layton series. This is a game that kind of along the lines of Phoenix Wright where you're solving a mystery, only this one you have all these little puzzles you have to do. And so it's a weird continuous story, and you solve these really hard brain teasers at times. There are times where when I'm playing it, I can't figure them out. But I like the style of the game. I like the hunting for the puzzles and doing the puzzles, and no matter how many times I play this franchise, every single game I know I have to find every single puzzle or I feel like I've missed something. The final franchise, you're gonna see what I did there. The final franchise of my top 5 would be Final Fantasy. These are in no particular order. I do love all of my games equally, but Final Fantasy is one of those epic franchises. There are now 15 games in that series, and 15 just came out. It's beautiful. I absolutely loved it. It was just, you had that feeling you've always wanted since 7. I know a lot of people absolutely love Final Fantasy VII. That is their favorite game, and I enjoy it. I loved it. Great storyline, great everything, but I'm more into, my favorite game is actually Final Fantasy X. I think Yuna was one of the most well put together characters. I like that she goes from this little tiny handmaiden in the first one to this completely amazing chick in the second game. She's running around and doing everything she can to protect her friends and protect her world. And I think that they did a well enough job that they made a 2 game that didn't suck. If we look at Final Fantasy 13, the first game was okay with Lightning, but then you get the spin-off of Final Fantasy 13-2, and it kind of went downhill from there. I was not a fan of those games. I thought Lightning was cool, didn't really care about any of the other characters. If we're going to talk about my favorite character though from Final Fantasy, we're gonna go hands down. The Moogles are the best. They're so cute. And I look for them in every single game. Like if they're not in one of the games, I feel kind of sad and lonely. So those were my top 5 favorite franchises in no particular order, of course. And I hope you guys remember to like and subscribe because I'm going to keep doing these top 5s and we will see what else I like. Bye.